All right. From a point on the ground 1/2 mile from the base of a historic monument, the angle of elevation to the top is 11.87 degrees. To the nearest foot, what's the height of the monument? So what we're gonna do first thing, we're going to draw a diagram to represent the situation. So I'm going to start by drawing the monument. Let's say it looks like this. And it says from a point on the ground a half a mile from the base. This is the base of the monument. So half a mile away, here's the point P. This distance is half a mile, 0.5. Now they're saying the angle of elevation to the top, this is the top, so from this point to the top of the monument, the angle of elevation, which is this one, how much is this elevated from the ground, this is the ground, is given 11.87. Okay, so we need to use that to find the height. Height would be this side. So this is a right triangle. What we need to know the trig ratios. So we know that sine is O divided by H, cosine is A divided by H, and tangent is O divided by A. Now, let's identify the sides of the triangle. If this is a right triangle, the longest side, which is this one, is the hypotenuse. This is the angle 11.87. The side that is across the angle is the opposite. So, and this side is the adjacent. So in order to find this side, O, we have to use this side, which is the opposite, and we have to use this side. We know it's the adjacent, half a mile. So if we're using O and A, we have to use tangent. So we're going to use tangent for this situation to solve for the height. So let's write that ratio down. It's going to be tangent of the angle 11.87 equals to O, which is this side, given by height H, divided by A, which is this side, 0.5. Alright, so we have to make sure the calculator is in degree mode. So H would become 0.5. If we multiply both sides by 0.5, it's going to be 0.5 multiplied by tangent of 11.87. So H is 0.5. Let's use the calculator. 0.5 times tangent of 11.87. This turns out to be 0.10509. Okay, so again, we have to make sure the calculator is in degree mode, otherwise we'll end up getting all kinds of different response. If calculator is not degree mode, your answer will not be correct. All right. So we're not done, because what we need to know that this is given in terms of mile, correct? So we have to figure out the final answer to the nearest foot. So we have to convert this into feet. So we know the conversion will be, conversion is 1 mile equals to 5,280. So this amount of mile, 0.10509 mile, would be this multiplied by 0.10509. If we multiply this out, we will get 528 times it by 0.10509. This gives us 555 4.88. Okay, so this is going to be the height in feet. But the question is asking us to round to the nearest foot. So what we need to do, we need to take our final response, which is 554, and we have to convert to the nearest foot, which would be, if the number right after the decimal is greater than 5, we're going to round up. So it's going to be 555 feet. This is the height of the monument. So the final answer is 555.